You've been pranked! Hello, everybody. How are you today? Welcome on in. L'Oreala, welcome on in. Congrats on claiming first. And Tomaway, welcome on in. Hope you've been doing well. Everybody, I don't know about y'all, but it's gotten hot where I live. Also, thank you for the 5-stream streak. I appreciate you. Like, funny thing, earlier today it was 69 degrees outside. Nice. See, that's a number worth giggling about. Could have been better, but I'm helping a close family member who is struggling a lot right now. I understand. Wishing the best for your family member. But yeah, it's good that you're helping him too, but sorry that they're struggling. I'm not gonna ask you here because that's not my place to, because I feel like it's not my place to ask. But I'm hoping for nothing but the best for them. I'm hoping her to get on her feet slowly but surely. Hey, you're making progress, and I mean, you're making progress, and that's good. And L'Oreala, how are you today? So everybody, today is going to be a relatively short stream because I do have another VR chat game night tonight. Well, I'm not having one. Sakia is posting it, but I will be. But today's stream will be relatively short. I was thinking though, the stream that I'll be joining for. The stream that I'll be joining her for Saturday is not gonna be until noon or 12 p.m. EST. So that being said, what do y'all think about the idea of me potentially doing a early morning stream? Like, I'm thinking like, I don't know, like I'm thinking like 7 in the morning, so we can play some other games before we join Say in VR chat. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, just a thought that I had.
You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours.
Hey, you got a treat. Let's go. Oh yeah, that's right. You kept getting tricked the whole time you were here. But hey, you finally got a treat. Also, hi Presto, how are you? Let's see, to be honest, with me being around 9 hours ahead of the US, it'll still be just fine. Oh yeah, that's right. Huta has it out for me, I swear. Hey, Huta just love you. My phone is broken, so I'm using my computer. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Presto. But yeah, Hutao is lovable though, so I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. That's just me though. Hi Vesperina. What have you eaten? I ate a couple pieces of avocado toast earlier today, before I hit the go live button. And it was pretty good. But yeah, I didn't start as early as I would have liked, because unfortunately this morning I overslept a bit, and the result was less than ideal parking, which means I had to walk back for like 20 minutes after work was done. But it is what it is. Also, can we get a shout out for Vesperina, please? So I'm not gonna be doing it as long of a just chatting session today because we still have a lot of Honkai Star Rail story to get through. But if I do end up doing the if I do end up doing the early morning stream like I'm planning, which if I do, it will be like 7 in the morning. We'll probably watch a few videos and then do whatever's left of the Honkai Star Rail story. But that being said, everybody, what do we say we head over to the game screen? Hi, Benjamin. How are you? Hang on. Let me give a shout out to. Let me give a shout out to Vesperina. Let's see. And then one for Benjamin. Let's see, Lurk. Have fun with the new HSR level. Oh yeah, thank you. Got a pretty bad stomach bug, so I've been stuck in bed for the last 2 days. Ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that, Bean. Yeah, everybody, please take care of yourself. I've heard about this stomach bug that's been going around, and ugh, I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy. But anyway, so last we left off, we went from Fugue's point of view. We infiltrated this cartoonish gang, which I'm fairly certain is a Yakuza nod. But anyway, let's go talk to our companions.
Long time no see, Lady Tingyun. It's been a while since we last met in Penacony.
I'm good too. Glad to hear it. Oh wait, Bean, you'll be pretty amused by this. Earlier today, it was 69 degrees outside. Nice.
I am truly grateful for your quick thinking. To avoid revealing too much, I made up false names and titles for you two just now. If you were offended, then I beg your forgiveness.
You see, that is a number worth giggling about.
This place is a hotbed of trouble. What brings you two here?
When Sunday and I contacted the Shenzhou delegation, they asked for our help. They claimed someone from their group had lost their way here in a foreign land and was captured by a local gang, and they wanted us to help. It was clear there was more to the story, but we came anyway.
Who would have thought? It turned out to be true.
Lost?
But yeah, I'm a bit behind in the story, hence why I'm spending quite a few days catching up.
Alas, this rumor was likely a destiny arranged by Madame Yao.
Oh, and let me just say, everybody, I have been so addicted to Enfield and getting my factory optimized. Like, obviously I try it myself first to see if I can produce what I need, and then I look for blueprints to see if it can be done better. And most of the time it can.
Did you just say Madame Yao? Do you mean the seer strategist from the Shenzhou Yutue?
I happened to hear of her back in Penacony too. They say she is the diviner general, one who lives in seclusion. Did the Alliance send her this time? Lady Tingyun, you stepped into such danger yourself. Do you have a vital mission?
You two are no strangers, so I will speak plainly. She's the one who sent me here on this mission.
Yep.
The Sinwish Syndicate invited the notorious Xianzhou's #1 assassin with the intention of hiring this person to participate in the Phantom Moon games. But the delegation's intelligence revealed that the person was none other than the Stellaron hunter, Blade.
Oh, Blady.
Him?
I assumed the title to come here to uncover why the Stellaron Hunters are involved and how he will enter the game.
So, how's it going so far?
By sheer twists of fate, everything has gone smoothly so far. But as for what comes next, I still don't know anything either. Still, Madame Yao entrusted me with 3 pouches before I departed. Each said to hold a stratagem. Well, let us call them stratagems for now. And at this moment, it is time to open the second.
A strategy pouch?
That would be it. So what's in the second
you revealed
stratagem?
my identity after all. No worries, I've sent you some backup. Use them however you like. Open the third pouch only after you've met the Sinwish Syndicate's boss.
Huh? Just some words?
No wonder they also call Madame Yao the Crosstalk General.
Ain't that the truth?
The what, General?
It says the 2 of you will help me clear the way, so I can safely meet the Sinwish Syndicate's boss. What do you say?
This place is perilous. Of course, we will accompany you, Miss Tingyun. As for the Stellaron Hunters, I too find them intriguing.
Sure, intriguing. That's how Dunhung sees them.
Dunhung, will you help me gather a bit more information?
Of course. Thank you, Sunday.
Alright, discuss business with the... Oh. I thought that was another puzzle.
I gotta say, this place is decorated with a touch of style.
A gang does not always flaunt.
Oops.
Before I even realized, the scenery of Dothbrook became unrecognizable. Back then, who would have imagined iron hulks running wild on the streets? Let alone us gang members being treated like vermin.
You didn't call us here just to reminisce, did you?
Of course not. Please forgive Korstide's rude little test. That narrow-minded fella never understands why young people flock to things that come from other planets. Like Mechatrons, Masked Heroes, and the Astral Express. What he does not see is that while cosmic novelties are more enticing, big shots that hail from the cosmos are even more fearsome. Wouldn't you agree?
You're a clever one, so there's no point in keeping up this charade. We're not Xianzhou's #1 assassins. You knew that already, didn't you?
He's definitely a lot more clever than he lets on.
Yeah, I might not live as long as those Xianzhou folks, but I've got a decent eye for sizing people up. You may not be the #1 assassins, right? But your skills surpass even such assassins. So I don't care who you are. I pay good money for a sharp blade. But I don't give a fig about its brand.
And where do you intend to use this blade?
I'm the Sinwish Syndicate.
Wait, on your own organization? Huh?
What?
No, don't get me wrong. I'm not looking for bloodshed. Instead, I intend to perform surgery on the Sinwish Syndicate. Look here. Through certain connections, I secured this mask of elation. The entry pass to the Eonic game. Some covet this treasure, while others fear it as a curse. Now, you claim the name of Xianzhou's #1 assassins, huh? So surely you came for this. You want the god's reward, don't you?
You are our employer. Therefore, the festival's prize should rightfully be yours. What do you want from the Eon, Mr. Polewave?
The Aeon? I harbor no such unrealistic desire.
And what does he want?
I'll leave this prize for you to claim as your reward. I'm happy enough to share in a bit of your glory. Whether you win or lose, all I ask is that when the press comes a-knocking, you say this. You were sponsored by the Sandwich Syndicate of Toughbrook. That is enough for me.
Yeah, you were endorsed by a gang of yakuza that was led by a duck. Makes sense.
So this is a sponsorship deal? The Sinwish Syndicate only wants fame?
In a matter of speaking.
Since we are not truly in your employ, are you not afraid we might break our promise and ignore your request?
If you truly cared nothing for what I asked, why even raise the question, huh? As I said before, I may not have the long life of the Shenzhou people, but I do know how to judge people.
One more question from me, please. Why are you so set on chasing fame?
In Planarcadia, Imaginary exists due to wish power. And that wish power comes from the attention, curiosity, and demands humans place upon these Imaginary. The Sinwish Syndicate was founded to provide for those Imaginary who were ignored, had no wish power, and were not needed by humanity. Unfortunately, ever since that seashell woman rose to power, our path of blood and violence had run its course.
Yep, IPC getting in the way of everything. That checks out.
That's why I want the Sinwish Syndicate to take on a new form. One that will draw more attention than ever before. The Sinwich Strangeling Pension Foundation, huh? What do you think of the name?
It's a cozy and heartwarming name.
So, will the three of you, accept this job?
A moment later, somewhere in Dubbrook District.
Mr. Polewave's goal is surprisingly grounded. A gang leader won't survive this long by relying on bodyguards. It's about having a sharp instinct for survival.
He wants to launder his gang clean, but that will not be easy. In my view, the underboss may not see eye to eye with his boss. My thanks to you both. With your protection, I managed to leave without harm.
Oh, excuse me.
Yet, we carried off the mask meant for the so-called Xianzhou's #1 assassin. When I think of it that way, this mask feels thorny in my hands.
That man. He seeks to enter the Phantom Moon Games? What does he plan to do?
Whatever his purpose, this matter is grave. I'm afraid I must take my leave for now and report to General Yao Guang before making any decisions.
Well, a lifelong goal of Blady has been to die, so that's probably what he would ask of Aha.
No need for that. I've been waiting here for you all for some time.
Oh, General Yao.
Madam Yao, you came in person?
Well, you see, I must admit I passed false information to the two behind you, sending them on a wild goose chase. I should personally ask for their forgiveness. As for why I am here, Miss Tingyun, you still have not opened the third pouch, have you?
That's true.
Whatever they give you, just take it all and bring them to me.
That's it.
What kind of after-the-fact strategy is this?
General, had you spoken plainly, Sunday and I would never have refused you. Why did you lie to us and claim that someone was lost and captured?
I didn't lie. If not for the appearance of the former Videodora High Elder and the runaway master of Penacony, Miss Tingyun would still be trapped in those brutes' endless probing. Her being lost and captured was exactly the future I divined.
That makes sense.
I also foresaw bloodshed awaiting the Sinwish Syndicate. Had it come true, it would have been because Miss Tingyun failed to restrain her strength during the clash. Yet, with you two here, the gangsters' lives were spared.
I like how she was scared, not for Tingyun's safety, but for the safety of the gang members.
You even foresaw the anomaly with my body.
That's the general for you. Always several steps ahead.
Sometimes, even when fate is foreseen, it cannot be changed. Fortunately, things did not come to the worst. As for Mr. Sunday, I've heard so much about you. With my 1,000 feathered eyes, I had the privilege of watching the broadcast of your entire goddess-ending feat in Penacony from far away. Truly magnificent.
Let's not speak of that misstep anymore, General.
Sunday would rather forget that chapter in his life.
Rather, we have brought back the mask, as you asked. How do you intend to use it? Surely not just to hold it and block the Stellaron Hunter's entry.
That was the plan, but from one cause spring 100 outcomes. Now that the mask is in my hands, there are many possibilities. What do you say about using it to lure Blade here and strike him down together? Or perhaps I could wear the mask myself and personally compete in the Phantom Moon Games. That'd be interesting, right? Each mask used is gone for good. The Stellaron Hunters will be left with a real headache. That'd be truly killing two birds with one stone.
Madam Yao, this is deadly business. It's no laughing matter.
Deadly. Miss Tingyun, that is exactly why I am here. Not to put blame
knew
in
the
his
risks.
grave, that is. His ties to the Xianzhou have long since frayed. There was no need for me to snatch someone else's assignment and come here only for his sake.
Snatch someone else's assignment?
So the Xianzhou envoy was supposed to be someone else?
To be frank, this journey to Planarcadia was meant for Jingyuan, the divine foresight. The Lawfu Cloud Knights recently returned from the great battle against Iron Tomb, and the honor should have been his. Yet, before his departure, I cast several divinations on all parties involved and received this result.
Wow, 4 paths being targeted.
Incineration, death, abandonment. I may not know divination, but even I can tell that there is no good omen.
Unfortunately, the two top diviners of the Yuchui and the Lafu, in other words, my junior sorer, Fu Xuan, and I, cross-checked each other's extrapolations and came to the same astonishing conclusion. An Arbiter General will fall in this Arcadia of elation.
Even so, you're still taking the mission meant for Jingyuan?
Yes, I contacted the Marshal and took over the task. I've simply never seen such a bizarre fate and wanted to witness it.
Even if it means your death?
It's only death. If I
It's
can die
only
in these
death.
Phantom Moon Games to achieve a moment of godhood, then my death won't have sullied the Xianzhou's honor. Miss Tingyun, hand me the mask.
Sunday cannot catch a break.
Well done. You have hit your fitness goal. Another active and fulfilling day.
Where'd that come from?
Sorry, Sunday. My body instinctively sensed danger.
Once the mask for joining the Phantom Moon Games is worn, it binds tightly to the supplicant and manifests the shape of the wearer's soul. I read something like this in the Views of the Universe from a Star Skiff.
It's like Don Hung immediately knew to move to the side. Meanwhile, Sunday's got the deer in the headlights look as usual.
It's confirmed now. This mask is indeed genuine. Congratulations, Mr. Sunday. You're now a supplicant in the Eonic game.
What exactly are you trying to do, Seer Strategist? Twice now you've acted without warning. Do you mean to make an enemy out of the Astral Express?
Dan Hong. Let me take care of this.
Sunday, are you planning to fight?
Don't worry, I'm no match for this general. General Yao Guang, how do you pierce my thoughts? I ran a check with my tuning, and there were no signs of any outside intrusion.
They say a diviner can't read hearts. I call that the excuse of mediocrity. Mr. Sunday, you're fascinated by the Phantom Moon Games. You even wondered, what if I wore this mask, didn't you?
You can even divine thoughts like that?
No, I'm simply good at seeing using my eyes. Though Mr. Sunday never asked to examine the mask, he's glanced at it at least 3 times since we started the conversation. Given the character and manners of someone as noble as him, I can't think of any motive for this action but genuine interest.
Sunday?
Yes, I did think of it. For a moment, I even considered putting it on.
Oh, you didn't even need to consider it anymore because that was kind of pushed on you by Miss Yao here.
So, I merely gave you what you desired. This is no trap. It's just an unexpected gift. During the Phantom Moon Games, I'll give every ounce of aid I can to help you seize your chance to have an audience with the Eon.
General Yao Guang, as far as I know, throwing out heavy profits first is usually a lure to make others lose. We've only just met. I don't understand why you'd go this far.
Why belittle yourself? Every move I've made is to carve a sliver of possibility from the impossible. With my eye of Ishvara, I see you're the only one in this land who doesn't need to do a thing for me. Simply acting on your own will can bring change.
Your own will?
Indeed. Dan Hung, I do want to learn more about this world. Because this world of elation fascinates me. Is Planarcadia truly a paradise? An Arcadia that its name claims? I once pursued a mistaken vision of paradise with stubborn resolve. Even now, I can't say for sure what a true paradise should look like. That's why I want to see with my own eyes whether this Arcadia lives up to its name.
So then, as long as Mr. Sunday acts, that omen of death Madame Yao foresaw.
Of course it would still come to pass. Did you think just a lavish gift could let you stroll out of Destiny shackles alive?
It was never that simple.
pardon me for butting in, but does the Xianzhou know about this?
This is such serious business. I'd never make this decision on my own. I've talked it over with the 6 charioteers of the Yuchue. If something happens to me, I'll line up a solid successor. She headed to the Yuchue on the day I left on this mission, just in case anything went wrong. There, with the other potential successors picked by the 6 charioteers, she'll train at the Omniscience Sapientia Academe in divination arts, war strategies, and civil governance.
You mean Lady Fushuan? She'd take over the Yuchue after you?
Fushuan? What Fushuan? If I don't make it back from this trip, maybe Qingchue from the Law Fu Divination Commission could take the seer strategist position and command the Yuchue. Qingchue and Yuchue. Ooh, what a perfectly rhymed match. As for the details, shall we discuss this somewhere else, you three?
Silverwall's point of view. Sometime later, in search of stolen items, an uninvited guest quietly slipped into the Dubrook district.
Map says the Ashen Detective Agency should be right here. But why is there just a magazine publisher's office?
Holy for bully! Big drama hit Graphia Academy!
A furbo? Taking photos? You really can find anything in the land blessed by, Let's
She will
ask
divine using
directions.
Mahjong. Yep. I can definitely see you're doing that. Oh, by the way, there was a 3-way tie, everybody, so we're not voting for Husband of the Week this week. The Husband of the Week for this week is Andre Vestora from Dark Souls 1 and 3. But yeah, that would be an interesting twist. Divining using Mahjong.
Hey, little furbo. Know if there's an Ashen Detective Agency nearby?
Beats me! But if I find 10,000 credits on the ground, I might recall the spot.
10,000 for directions? Fine. Job first. Oh, wow. Looks like 10,000 credits from my account just hopped to end up in yours for no reason. Now, spill.
Whoa! Generous, miss! The place you're looking for is upstairs. That detective's renting my boss's space for his agency. But he's zonked out in the day, and his doors are locked at night. No clue how he earns any money. Maybe he's a vampire?
Or it could be just the Night Owl.
So they're closed? Then how do I meet this Ashen Detective?
Beats me. But if I find 50,000 credits on the ground, I might recall that too.
What is this called? Extortion?
You stinky furbo! Begging for a smack! Scamming our guest!
Time to go!
A monkey? I'm getting flashbacks to the banana quest from 2.6.
Receptionist at the Ashen Detective Agency. I'm the assistant of that Mr. Detective.
Narrator, what sane person gives their pet that name?
That would be the dude upstairs. By the way, that mangy furbo didn't fleece you, right?
It did. A full 10,000.
Do you want me to catch that sneaky furbo for you and get your money back?
Nah, save your breath. Got it fixed. Money's back in my account, plus the last 26.5 credits from that guy's account balance.
Yeah, Silverwolf is a top tier hacker. Do you really think getting away with it would be that easy?
Oh, not bad, Punk Lordian hacker.
You seem pretty knowledgeable. So, would you mind showing me the way?
This way, please, Ms. Hacker.
And I don't know about anybody.
But you will have to take a side path. The land landlord of this magazine office fled to dodge his debts, and creditors have been storming in one after another. In the end, Mr. Detective sealed the front door entirely.
All right, you done talking, narrator? Thank you. But yeah, I don't know about anybody else, but I definitely plan on pulling for a Silver Wolf level 999. Because, well, Silver Wolf is still one of my favorite characters. Yep, I know.
So, there's even a shooting button. That's interesting. Why are there so many furbos?
They're all employees of this magazine company.
Why does this scene feel like a punishment round from a game?
Office survived way more brutal than any game.
Well, that did it. Nate, don't mind if I do.
So, this is where the detective lives?
Yes, his office and living quarters are one and the same. It is a little shabby, I admit. At this hour, he is probably fast asleep. Visitors here are rare indeed.
Visitors being rare. That really does sound a little sad.
Please, come with me. I will wake him at once. Time to get up, Mr. Ashvale.
Times do I have to say it? Just leave the delivery at the door.
Now that's a badass entry.
To disturb my sleep?
Mr. Ashvale, this lady is not here for food delivery.
Oh, then she must be here to kill me.
Sadly, not that either.
What do you mean, sadly?
Not here to deliver food and not here to kill me. How strange. Oh, then you must be a client. You are here to hire me for a case.
Your order of guesses is a little heartbreaking. Yes, I am here.
Brought out the
to
Dark Souls
commission
HUD and
you.
everything. Yep.
Something has been stolen.
She was ready to engage in a boss fight.
Oh, what did you lose?
A person, along with an ancient mask that should have been mine.
Interesting. Are you here to join the Fantasmoon Games?
At that moment, a cloud of suspicion rises in the detective's mind. Who exactly is this girl?
Mr. N, stop the voiceover when we're talking business.
It's like, be serious for a minute, would you?
Stop! You pay me 900 credits an hour plus 2 bananas just for this, don't you?
Yes, but at least throw me a few clues while you work. Between the detective and their assistant, at least one of them should know a thing or two about deduction, right?
A name flashed through the otherwise empty mind of the detective. This
And right back to it.
unremarkable-looking girl was in fact one of the top 10 most wanted terrorists on the IPC's bounty list, a Stellaron hunter.
Kafka!
It's Silverwolf! Silverwolf! Mr. Ashvale, did you get your head caught in the fridge door or something?
I feel like I need to wipe my personal data again.
It definitely wouldn't hurt.
One of the Interastral Peace Corporation's most wanted fugitives with the highest bounties comes to commission a broke detective. Ooh. I have seen plenty of stories like this. So, the next thing would be me getting dragged into a massive conspiracy and forced to run for my life, right?
Drop the paranoia. I came to you because I hacked into the Security Bureau's criminal record system. What I found was shocking. In all those bizarre police cases, you were hired again and again. The curious case of the Harmony Sect Communion, the mystery of the Ghost Bullet Worm Express, the serial ghost resurrection incident, the super non-serial locked room murders at Kooky House, you helped solve them all. You may not be the most famous, but you're probably the most capable detective around here, right?
Is nothing private anymore. Whatever, tell me, how did you lose your mask?
So this is either the one Himiko sent us to get, or the one that Yao Guang just slapped onto Sunday.
Today was supposed to be our meeting with the Sinwish Syndicate.
Well, that's
All right,
takes the
now
guesswork
let's
out.
talk about the commission fee.
Excuse me, I haven't even finished my sentence yet.
A true great detective can know a case without ever leaving the room.
While he sleeps, I gather the intel. We already have the basics about today's fiasco with the Sinwish Syndicate, and those three Xianzhou #1 assassins who scammed the mask.
Can you handle it? Money is not a problem. Do you take dirty money?
Sorry, no dirty money. And please do not withdraw your payment plus the account balance after paying.
Oh, then how about this? This is the IPC's turf, right? Turn me in for the bounty. You take the reward, and I bolt afterward. We Stellaron hunters sometimes use that trick to raise funds.
Or maybe we could discuss the possibility of taking dirty money? 30 million credits? Pay us after the work's done.
Deal. I'll try to get that money over the next few days. Here's my contact info. Update me the moment you have any news.
Well, that worked,
Pay us
I guess.
after the work. When did our office have a rule like that?
That rule got made just now. Oh, my dear Mr. N, did you truly want to take dirty money? I have come up with another way to make money. Let me reach out to a certain big shot first.
Would that be Pearl?
Madam Pearl, I've obtained solid intel.
Mr. Ashvale, the chance of you initiating a call at this hour is under 5%. Let me guess. Perhaps you are finally ready to consider my offer.
No, I found the trail of the Stellaron hunters. They are here in Planarcadia, and they even plan to crash the Phantom Moon games. I can send you her coordinates quietly, without anyone noticing.
Quietly, without anyone noticing.
Yep, that's Silverwolf for you.
The Phantom Moon games? The moment your IPC chose to speedrun it, it was fated to be more than just a game of fun. You want me to take part? That is asking a bit much of an old man.
We should have taken that hacker's deal earlier and turned her in for the bounty.
An unexpected bonus. So Pearl still has other masks hidden away. That makes things much easier. Seems that listening in on one's partners after wrapping up business is a habit worth keeping. lady. Where are you?
Did you find the mask?
Not yet, but I've got a new lead. We might have lost one mask, so I just need to find another.
Fine. Promise me this. Next time, don't take contracts on the dark web using names like Xianzhou's #1 assassin.
Yeah, that one was a little bit too easy to intercept.
Okay, okay. By the way, can you tell me what script Elio gave you this time?
A completely blank page.
A blank page. Meanwhile, Kurai, who escaped from the school alone, actually called the police.
So, what you're saying is that this Miss Sparksy, who was originally just a virtual avatar, has now crossed into reality and taken entire school staff and students hostage. I get it. So it's just a typical case of the idiogenerative imaginary phenomenon.
It gains sentience of its will? Wait, no. So when are you heading out?
Heading out? Where to? Oh, you mean going to Graphia Academy to arrest this illegal imaginary?
I could tell on his face that he's not taking this seriously.
We can't. I just received notice from the Department of Aberration Defense. The first supplicant of these Phantasmoon games has revealed herself, and she's none other than Miss Sparksy, the one you mentioned. Although you're honored guests of the Astral Express, you seem completely unfamiliar with the laws and customs of this world. During the Phantasmoon games, we do not traditionally interfere with supplicants' actions. That's their privilege. In other words, since she's a supplicant, we security officers can't do anything unless she causes actual harm.
She is causing actual harm. What do you mean?
You say she took a school hostage, but the intel I have says otherwise. Oh, right. News broadcast is about to start. Care to watch?
Hello, everyone! Welcome to Full Wish TV's special news segment, Arcadian Morning Report. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. I'm your host, Snowy.
We've entered year 1999 of the Arcadian calendar. What an exciting time! Just one more year until the new millennium.
Over 500 years ago, a famous prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Planarcadia safely make it through this crucial year?
You idiot! Are you cursing our viewers? They didn't tune in to hear your fear-mongering nonsense. Just read the news and stick to it.
Yes! Incredibly, after just 15 years, the Phantasmoon is full again! And the time for the Phantasmoon Games is upon us once more! Surely a blessing from the master relation upon us, Arcadia!
Which supplicants will appear in these Phantasmoon games? And what mind-blowing miracles will they bring to everyone? With permission from the Department of Aberration Defense, we'll be following and reporting on the Phantasmoon games from start to finish. Just now, the first masked supplicant has appeared.
How intriguing! Who are they, and where did they come from? Let's take a look.
Well, we already know who that is.
Wow! Internet-famous streamer Miss Sparksy announced 2 hours ago that she's donning a mask to become a supplicant! The Department of Aberration Defense has confirmed the news is authentic!
As an ideogenitive imaginee, Miss Sparksy's birth wasn't approved by the Department of Aberration Defense. But that hardly matters at this point. What sort of miracle does this live streamer plan to produce during the Phantasmoon games? Let's switch over to her stream and see.
Yoo-hoo! And we're back from the commercial break. A big thank you to Love Insurance for being the title sponsor of today's Sparkstacular Arcadian Adventures livestream. One person, 1,000 faces. 1,000 faces, one person. Who will Sparksicle become today? Ta-da! Time for the big reveal! Everyone, follow along with me, Sparksy of Graphia Academy, as we check out how our new transfer student is settling in. Mars! the camera. Sparksy! Don't you dare mess with me! I, March, am not someone you can easily push around! I'll have you know I'm the disciple of General Jing Yuan of the Luofu and General Huayan of the Xu Ming. I've undergone rigorous Xianzhou sword training. Others might fear you, but I sure don't. My, March seems quite worked up. Is it because she's a bit nervous about her first live interview? Alright then. Now, let me interview my colleague, Mr. Yang.
Hello, everyone. I'm Welt Yang, a history teacher at Graphia Academy.
He still hasn't snapped out of it yet.
To be selected as this year's most popular male teacher, and I will continue to strive to nurture even more outstanding talents.
Alright, that wraps up our interview for now. Let me give you all a sneak peek at what's coming up in our next live stream. Thank you all for your wholehearted support. Sparksicle will work hard to repay your kindness. In 3 hours, I'll be hosting a special live stream performance, Sparksicon, alongside our special guests, the legendary Nameless from the Astral Express, who have carved countless legends across the cosmos. Tell your friends, your family, even your enemies. Let's set aside all grudges and meet in the stream to witness the most dazzling sparks light up Planarcadia.
Hi, Phoenix. How are you?
Now, see, Miss Sparksy was just doing a program with your friend. It's fine, really.
Oh, the Astro Express's reputation. They got the 3 stream streak.
So these are the nameless of the Astral Express?
That's hilarious! I heard they're supposed to be great heroes who saved other worlds.
Just playing some Planet Crafter?
Them now! Switching to comp.
While others in the plaza laugh joyfully, you can't shake off the chill creeping over you.
Soon the whole of Planarcadia will be saying Sparksy caught the Astral Express crew in one go and made us the butt of jokes. Our reputation would also turn into her trophy.
Let's see, Planet Crafter? I'm guessing, is that some sort of a sandbox or creative type of game?
Oh, right. Please keep this Phantasmoon Games emergency response guide safe. Some sections in it might come in handy. If there's nothing else, I'll be going now. See ya.
See? I told you so. Even calling the police was useless. Right now, you're their only hope. And that red boss lady of yours. She's here too.
Are you all right? Did you get hurt when you ran away?
You showed Himiko the strange mask that a young girl drew for you.
So, March and Welt are both trapped in Graphia Academy now? And that girl called Sparksy took the mask too.
I wasn't strong enough.
No, it's not your fault. I underestimated
I gotta snooze these ads because we're still in dialogue.
Situation behind these games. Coming back to my homeland.
The crafting survival game where you are playing as a criminal that agreed to terraform a planet to have all your charges dropped. That's interesting.
To experience the atmosphere of elation in this world.
I'll have to take a look at that at some point.
Throughout the history of the Phantasmoon games, there have been many instances of cooperation between supplicants. But this time, forces from across the cosmos have turned this into their own high-stakes poker table. Rather than honoring the elation, these players are far more eager to savor victory for themselves, itching to knock everyone else out of the
Go up
game.
as well as solo game. I'd love to play with you. Is it on Steam?
Sparksy is one such troublemaker.
Awesome. I'll definitely add that to my wish list. You know, has 2 DLCs as well. Awesome. We can't let her get away with this.
It's dangerous to rush back to school on courage alone when we don't know what Sparksy has done and what she's planning to do. For every supplicant, there are 3 key acts that must be completed once the Phantom Moon Games begin. The roll call, the miracle, and the promotion. Sparksy has completed the roll call. She took the mask and declared her entry into the games,
Phoenix!
drawing everyone's attention to the news that the first supplicant has
You
achieved.
didn't. Phoenix, you didn't have to. Thank you. But yeah, I'll gladly play this game with you, Phoenix, but I wanted to. I appreciate you, Phoenix. But yeah, I'll gladly play this game with you at some point.
Next, she must strive to make a miracle happen. Bear the people's wishes and answer with a great feat. If I'm not mistaken, Sparksy is waiting for us to walk right into her trap. For her, there couldn't be a better opponent than the Astral Express for this first battle between supplicants. What could be more earth-shattering than defeating a renowned cosmic hero on a battlefield of her own meticulous design? So here's the question, Sparkle. Based on what you know about this imposter, what's her real agenda for joining the games? Simply toying with and defeating the Express crew alone won't be enough.
Oh yeah, thank you again, Phoenix.
What world-shaking miracle is she after?
Sure, she's a fake. But she's still a fake of Miss Sparkle. Guessing won't get us far. If you ask me, we should check out the tavern. Might find some leads there.
You mean your tavern?
The Masked Fool's headquarters. The World's End Tavern.
Thank you for the head pats.
That's right. How could we pull off something this insane without Miss Sparkle's prized collection I've been hoarding all these years? That imposter must have known this well. Before this operation, she definitely went to the tavern, using my name. Most fools can't tell the difference between me and that imposter. Or maybe they just don't care. But if we can find out who I talked to, and which treasures I stole from my collection of items, we'll naturally figure out what that imposter is up to.
That's a good plan, but I can't let you act alone. Can you take both of us into the tavern?
Take this business card. The address of the tavern is printed on it. However, you'll have to find your own way to the tavern. That's been the rule since it was established, and there's nothing I can do about it. Since there's still time, I'll head out first. You two can come over when you're ready.
Can Sparkle be trusted?
I'd say she needs us more than we
I gotta snooze ads again. I keep forgetting that the dialogue of these games will put you in a sense of, okay, this would be a good time to take a break, and then, just kidding, more branching dialogue.
Relax. To step into the elation's right, what you need the most is ease. Don't dance to your enemy's tune. Find your own rhythm. Now it's our turn to set the steps.
World's End Tavern. Location, Dovebrook District, near the Sinwish Syndicate office.
Dovebrook District. It's been a while since I've been home. Perfect timing. Don Hung and Sunday have made some new discoveries. I asked them to meet up with us later.
Yumiko's home is in the Dovebrook District?
Don't get your hopes up too high. Looks like this vacation trip has gone right back to our usual trouble magnet mode.
Yep.
Now this is the kind of vacation the Nameless just has to savor.
All right, everybody. Now we're gonna go ahead and step away and let these ads run. We'll be right back. everybody, welcome back. So I decided to look at how far I am, as far as the story goes, and according to many sources, I'm about halfway through. So I think maybe, yeah, I will do an early morning stream Saturday to do the rest of the 4.0 story.
We're almost at Dove Brook District.
That's going in today's content reel.
Oh, Dubbrook, here we are.
Bustling district. Is this really where Himiko lived back then?
It's been 15 years since I've been back. I wonder what's become of these houses now. If they're being rented out, or if they've been sold off already. Perhaps they've become like the Graphia family. Nothing but empty shells of their former glory. Let's go. Stay safe on the road. This place seems...
Oh! Whoopsies. Wasn't expecting to fight.
Dragons soaring above the land. This is permanent.
Troublemaker? I'd like to be one too.
I'll go easy, miss. Feeling spiffy? That's not the spark you got.
That over. Don't thank me.
Okay, that went well.
My strength isn't what it was.
People always observe the heavens with my divinations. Best of luck. An explosive start.
That worked.
See you during my next stream. Rest assured, I haven't forgotten a single thing about the compensation.
Oh, there you are.
This Furbo was actually waiting outside the magazine's office just to make amends? Furbo absurdo.
And you are?
The tabloid journalist who took my picture.
Would you mind coming into our magazine office to talk? Let's discuss compensation, shall we?
It looks like the magazine publisher has taken over this entire building.
Could it be? This is Himiko's home?
Strictly speaking, the entire street where this building stands belongs to my family's estate. It's said that, in their heyday, the Graphia family owned property all across Planarcadia. But by my generation, very little was left. When my journey reaches its end, will anyone in this world be able to inherit anything from me?
Mom!
Silly child. What nonsense are you talking about? Come. Let's go inside the magazine office and see what this little Furbo is up to.
You know that I couldn't resist calling Himiko Mom. I mean, truth be told, if this was IRL, I probably would have done the same thing, but you know what I mean.
Hey there, Paraprince! I brought quite an impressive creditor to visit you. Beep beep, debt collector signal detected. I'm out of here. Don't run! It's the Gray Raccoon from the Astral Express! Furbos and raccoons, we're all one big family.
Beep boop. Family or not, you're all just here to collect debts, aren't you?
What are you plotting, little Furbo?
Gray Raccoon, that jerk of a company president ditched everyone to dodge the debts. We brothers haven't gotten paid in months. As you can see from our sorry state, even if you sold us all for Furbo Hot Pot, you wouldn't get much money back. But I've got a plan. We can work together for some mutual Raccoon Furbo benefits. After all, Furbobo Weekly does have quite a readership.
Furbobo Weekly.
Right now, the hottest news in all of Planarcadia is the arrival of the Astral Express. Once you become the company president, Great Raccoon, Furbobo Weekly can go full throttle for you, becoming the Express's exclusive media outlet, churning out a string of hot scoops. In no time, Furbobo Weekly will be the #1 gossip magazine. We won't have to worry about our salaries, and Great Raccoon won't have to worry about compensation.
You want me to work for you for free?
No way! No way! As your devoted fans, me and my bros sincerely want to compensate you handsomely for your emotional distress.
A magazine publisher? Now that is interesting. What do you think?
I'm very interested.
I knew you wouldn't pass up an opportunity like this. These Furbos may be crafty and full of tricks, but they can definitely help us out. A media outlet working for you, and a network of informants who can run around everywhere? Having a logistics team like that during the Phantasmoon Games would come with many perks. And best of all, they're free.
So tell me, what does the company president have to do?
Being a company president is actually super easy. Just follow me.
All right, what's the work schedule? Start your life as president. Oh, look, it's when I got picked up. Alright, anyway, let's go back. Okay, that worked.
That's all it takes? Okay, from now on, I'm your new company president.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Great Raccoon is our new company president! Ha! Whatever mission you assign, we brothers will get it done for you. Anything else you'd like us to do?
Change the name of the gossip forum.
Boss, you don't like Verbobo gossip? What name would you prefer then?
Death Notes.
Ugh, my heart just skipped a beat. But that's okay, as long as the boss is happy. Are you sure?
This is the one.
In return, make sure you create some big news stories.
Wrong stream. Oops. Hi. Well, hi Tanner. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, and that journalist Furbo who wrote that slander about you? HR will fire him. We don't need an employee around here who's got beef with the company president.
Wait, send them to gather intel at the school.
I heard a supplicant has appeared at Graphia Academy. Should we have him take some pictures there for you? No problem. I'll arrange it right away. This Furbo will issue the order. Stay tuned for his first-hand report.
Looks like you're already getting into the groove of being a company president. We're pretty much done here, and Dun Hung and Sunday should be arriving soon as well. I'll just have them meet us here at the publishing house.
Wait until companions arrive. After a brief moment, Dun Hung and Sunday arrived.
Miss Himiko, we're here.
Slower than expected, huh? Looks like you had quite a harvest.
That's, difficult to say.
Ah, Miss Himiko. And Benefactor is here too. It's been a while. I've missed you all dearly.
Miss Tingyun, are you representing the Xianzhou on this diplomatic mission to Planarcadia?
This is a matter of great importance. A humble girl like me doesn't have that kind of standing. I'm just tagging along with General Yao Guang of the Yuchui to help out with odd jobs. I happened to run into these two on the way.
The seer strategist. What happened on this journey?
Sorry, there was a bit of a hiccup. I accidentally put on a mask of elation. Now I'm a supplicant in the Phantom Moon Games.
Well, that's quite unexpected.
Yep.
I know the Express has been seeking to join the Phantom Moon Games, and I've been quite curious about that. Sorry. Did I make things more complicated than they needed to be?
No need to apologize, Sunday. You are a companion of the Trailblaze. No nameless would ever stop a companion from finding their own path.
Many thanks.
But wait, did you just say accidentally?
You heard correctly.
It's a long story. I'm afraid we'll have to wait for General Yao Guang to explain it herself.
She was with us just now, but somehow disappeared without a trace.
Madame Yao is always like this. She probably disappeared suddenly to deal with something urgent.
This seer strategist is just as elusive as the rumors say. Should we wait for her?
No need.
Oh, there she is.
Pose. The tides of fate shifted. I had to delay my steps to arrive at the proper time. I ask for your understanding. Oh my. Counting me, we make exactly 6. Let me do some calculations. Your fortune in the coming days looks grim. You'd better watch out.
Please, can we not have a repeat of Honkai Impact 3rd Chapter 9? My heart can't take that again.
Wheel. Makes sense. You got what you wanted today. The fates spell danger. This matter is most likely connected to that blade. Ah, the little fox's misfortune has overflowed into good luck. She's blessed with constant good fortune, a true harbinger of prosperity. Huh. That's weird. I can't see yours. So, you're that trailblazer Fushuen mentioned.
Your reputation precedes you, seer strategist. I'm Himiko, navigator of the Astral Express. Whatever's on your mind, you can discuss it with me.
Excuse me.
My sincerest apologies. When a diviner encounters someone whose fate is unfathomable, we can't help but feel 3 parts excited, 3 parts flustered, 3 parts curious, and 1 part awestruck.
What do you mean by unfathomable?
My eye of Ishvara can scan the aura of fortune surrounding each of you, manifesting as weal or woe signs above your foreheads. I'd like to divine your fortunes as a welcome gift. However, this person really surprised me. I can't see anything from her at all.
I guess we're just a mystery.
Are you really free to try any choice? To do anything you want? Does an Ishvara like you actually exist in this world?
I've seen Terminus.
You mean you've witnessed the existence of Terminus? But that doesn't mean your life has entered the finality, does it?
What do you think this means, General?
As an Ishvara, their mere presence in the playfield creates a variable in the game. It's both a blessing and a curse. As I said before, the weal and woe of us 6 align with the 6 lines of divination. If she represents woe, then the hexagram falls to water, where dangers lurk above and below, spelling doom. If she brings weal, then the hexagram shifts between wind and water, presenting a great opportunity to strike. Auspicious.
So, the fate of our journey in Planarcadia rests on her decision.
That's way too much responsibility for me to handle.
It's not as mystical as it sounds. While an Ishvara has far greater freedom of choice than ordinary people, they're still caught in the currents of fate. I just want to remind you to choose wisely.
Back to business. I take it you're not just here to read our fortunes?
I am here to greet everyone, to apologize to the Express Navigator for my previous indiscretions, and to borrow someone from you.
Miss Himiko, now you understand how I ended up wearing this mask.
I get it. She says she wants to borrow you for an operation. I want to hear your thoughts. If you're not comfortable refusing, I can speak up for you.
Oh, you two. No need for whispers. I can hear you loud and clear.
How did you... Well, since the General heard us, would you mind telling us your reasons for doing this?
He can. I forgot that they can intercept that Yao Guan can intercept mind reading, or well, telepathic communication, I should say.
I'm collecting variables. During this journey, I'll be acting as unpredictably and irrationally as possible. Don't be surprised. Some Arbiter generals excel in battle with their wit and valor. Others master the art of forging weapons. And some guard the netherworld with their lives. I, however, fight for the Alliance by calculating and manipulating fate itself, peeking into the future. I'm here to discuss matters regarding the Anti-Destruction Alliance. And then I'll head to Astropolis for the vote. That's the real business. But according to the divination, this Arcadian world faces an extraordinary danger. When a bird's nest falls, no egg will remain unbroken.
Are you saying we'll all perish along with Planarcadia? What's going on here?
Intel indicates that a serious Xianzhou criminal is attempting to join the Phantom Moon Games. This individual has been infected by the flesh of Shuhu, the emanator of the abundance, and is extremely dangerous. According to my interpretation, his long-suppressed violent nature will eventually become uncontrollable, bringing catastrophic disaster to everyone.
There's no way he could do that.
That's the divination's answer. Rather than asking whether he could, we should ask, how would he do it? My divination shows dragons clash in the wilderness. Their ichor dark and yellow. While the term dragon clash could simply mean fierce battle, could it be foreshadowing a great calamity from your conflict with Blade? Perhaps this prophecy has other interpretations. But with my limited intel right now, I have to prioritize Blade, this most volatile and dangerous factor.
I've heard that different interpretations of prophecies can lead to completely opposite outcomes. Until things become clearer, it's better to reserve judgment.
Let's put that aside for now. In any case, I've brought along a creation forged by Blade himself. If things get out of hand, it might temporarily restore his sanity, giving us a brief chance at victory.
What is it?
I'm sorry, but fate has shifted once again. I must take my leave. To put everyone on the Express at ease, I solemnly swear that Mr. Sunday won't be obligated to do anything for the Xianzhou. On the contrary, our delegation will give him every ounce of aid within our power.
What did you say, General?
Aid within our power? She's gone.
Yep. Just like that.
Whoa, that was quick. Madame Yao must be really busy.
Has she vanished into thin air like this before?
Many times.
Yes. I don't know the details myself. With Madame Yao, it often happens and no one knows when she'll return. She doesn't do it on purpose. Allow me to apologize on her behalf.
No worries. At least we know what the Xianzhou is up to. Right now, 2 companions from the Express are still trapped somewhere. She and I must head to the tavern to uncover some clues.
If Miss Himiko needs my help, please don't hesitate to ask.
Are March and Mr. Yang
So
in
kind of you.
trouble? I'll go with you.
No, you and Sunday will act together with the Seer strategist. We're not at the point where we need to call in reinforcements yet. The situation with Blade is unusual. That Seer strategist's concerns aren't just baseless worries. I don't want to see the Phantom Moon Games bring catastrophe to my homeland. So this is also my request. To put it in the General's words, please do your best. to introduce new variables.
All right. Well, as much as I'd like to talk to everybody, we're already way behind in the story, so let's keep going.
IPC, masked fools, a Cienjo general, the Stellaron hunters, and the Nameless. Some came for the Alliance, some for the Eon's game. Whatever their reasons, a storm is brewing in the skies over this world. But at least we got some good news. Sunday has joined the Phantom Moon Games. He can help us in our showdown against Sparksy. Let's rendezvous with Sparkle at the tavern. We must uncover why Sparksy entered the Phantom Moon Games, and what sort of Sparksicon she's got planned for Graphia Academy.
So how do we get into the tavern?
When I was little, I heard a few urban legends. They say the entrance to the tavern exists behind every single door in this land. But those who aren't invited, or haven't found their destined path, can never step inside. This time, we already have the Fool's invitation in hand. As for the key to open the door, there's a silly rhyme on the back of the business card. For revelry and drinks galore, no need to search from door to door. Heed the fool's riddle with care to find the key that leads you there.
The Withers again?
So, about the fool's riddle, got any leads?
A long time ago, you scoffed to yourself. Who even remembers after all this time? But you do remember, when Sparkle first met you, she told you a riddle.
Whether they look up or down, the moon that humanity gazes upon in the sky is always the same Phantom moon.
Looking up makes sense, but looking down? How exactly do you gaze at the sky?
By watching the sky reflected in the water.
Oh, it seems fate ties you to the tavern. I get it now. The answer is Dovebrook.
Alright, let's find the entrance to the tavern.
Many generations ago, the Dovebrook was already a river flowing with countless legends.
Sorry, I'm just
It's
looking at
no
something real quick.
surprise the door to the tavern lies hidden among them.
Look at today's gift count. So much enthusiasm.
Legend has it that the master painter Graphia once drew water from the Dovebrook to wash her paintbrushes. Many later artists followed suit, hence its other name, the Painter's Stream.
See. Hi, little man. Good to see you. Oh, also, everybody in chat, can we please get a happy birthday for Lil Man? Happy birthday, Lil Man. Love you.
Looking at Dovebrook's scenery. Memories from my student days just come flooding back.
Here we go, student days?
They're not exactly interesting memories. Back then, Dovebrook District was teeming with gangs. There were hooligans running around everywhere, and some really loved messing with the students. I was taller than my peers, and happened to be training in martial arts. To stand up for my juniors, I would occasionally get into scraps with the thugs on the streets. The people who fell into the Dovebrook River would cover the surface like bean sprouts in noodle soup. It all feels like it was just yesterday.
The Himiko Noodle Master.
Sometimes the thugs fell in. Other times, I took the plunge myself. Back then, I was a bundle of restless energy. The teachers always said I was like a wind-up toy that never stopped banging its drums and cymbals, stirring up a commotion wherever I went. In the blink of an eye, 15 years have passed. Hard to believe someone as reckless and willful as me became the navigator of the Astral Express. Now's not the time to wax sentimental. We've reached the banks of the Dovebrook. So, where's the tavern entrance hidden?
One way to find out. Travel through the passage and the painting on the other side of Dovebrook to go have a look.
According to the business card, the tavern is near the Sinwish Syndicate headquarters. Let's check the other side of the river.
Oh, shit. God, this part is trippy. Oh! Oh, go to the new world. We got an Isekai trophy. Secret tunnel. Secret passage. That boy. Yeah, a boat hit it, so we got isekai'd. Systems, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in.
The _Sin Systems has brought their community to the Void Legion. Welcome in, Raiders.
Welcome on in, Sin System. How was Star Rail? What were you up to today? Hang on, I gotta go check out your... I gotta go... don't mind if I do a little snooping? Let's see, playing through the latest update. How'd you like it? I am unfortunately a little bit behind because I'm still in 4.0, mostly because I've been battling seasonal allergies this past week. Fun so far? Glad to hear it. Are there any characters that you're going for? Or you sing for anybody? Welcome in, Raiders. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kurai, and I am the Emperor of the Void and Jailer of the Multiverse. And I'm a Void Dragon variety streamer who loves heavy metal, video games, anime, and cosplay. I mostly play JRPGs, gacha games, and Souls-likes, but I play just about anything. Well, today we're playing Star Rail, and we're finally catching up in 4.0 to 4.1 as well. Let's see, Curly saving for Silverwolf and Pink Fox Girl. Oh, same here. Yeah, I love Silverwolf. She's definitely one of my favorite characters since the game came out. And then And then Evanicia, I believe the pink fox girl is. She's basically a Yai Sakura variant, so of course I want her. By the way, what would you prefer I call you? Would you prefer I call you Sin? Please let me know. Ooh, I really like your avatar, by the way. Hang on, let me give you a. There you are. Just gave you a little follow. Everybody, please go check out our new friends. But hey, and also if you need to step away and do your post-stream care, I totally understand. I understand streaming can take a lot out of you, but if you want to stay in chat, then I'd love to chat with you. Actually, I don't think she's a Yai Sakura variant. I think she's a Yai Rin variant. Also, Sid is fine. Oh, okay. It's just her ears kind of reminded me of Yai Sakura.
Y'all heard the joke about the Dove Brook?
Is this guy drunk? Oh, right. I had to refresh my memory on who Yai Rin was. Oh, she is designed like Sakura, but she feels more like Rin. I could definitely see that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he's drunk.
Yeah, one day, a criminal escaped from prison. He ran for his life, but just when freedom seemed within reach...
And can I get one more shout out for Sid one more time, please?
With his pursuers closing in, the man prayed to the river. I am hammered by the law, stained with filth.
You are hammered, all right.
Pure flowing waters, please do not swallow me.
Thanks, little man. Anyway, thanks for the follow. I'll be bouncing. Gotta relax my voice for my Silk Shark stream tomorrow. Hope you have a good stream. Oh yeah, Sin. By all means, get some rest. Especially since you said you've been streaming for 5 hours. Yeah, that could take a lot out of you. So definitely get some rest. And don't worry, I'll take good care of your community while you're away. And thank you again. I really appreciate that.
A voice from the Dove Brook replied, "There's a pedestal of light upon the water. Step on it and you can cross." Criminal wept. What pedestal of light? It's only the moon mirrored on the water, an image that shatters at a touch. If I step on it, I'll fall in and drown. Guess how the Dove Brook answered him. The Dove Brook said, "You're not hammered at all. Otherwise, how could you still tell the moon from a pedestal?"
That's such a dry joke.
It's fine. You don't have to buy me a drink as long as I can make you laugh.
This guy's worse than me.
That joke sounds like a hint. Could he be a fool from the tavern? Maybe if we find the fragile moon he mentioned, we'll find the way into the tavern.
Do you know the way?
Moon's reflection. So fragile and shattered.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. He's drunk.
Sparkle's riddle says this. Whether looking up or down, they all see the same phantasm moon when gazing at the sky. We've gazed at the sky already, so next...
We need to go find where the phantasm moon is.
From this angle, the moon's reflection is right here. It does look strange in the water. If what the card says is true, and the fool's riddle is the key to entering the tavern, then this moon must be the door lock. Come on, let's take a closer look at this strange moon.
Step to the reflection of the water.
Keep going. Chase that moon's reflection.
Yes, mommy. Himiko. I didn't say anything.
Looks like the fools shatter the moonlock, and we're one step closer to the tavern. Let's try again.
Time to go boom.
Something's back there. Is that a key? The moon is about to break. Let's try again. The key has dissolved into the water. The water's surface is about
Definitely heard
to
you say
change.
something. But I didn't say anything.
The tavern's shadow has appeared.
Man, it's Little Man's birthday, everybody. So please go show them some love. Woohoo!
That's going in today's content reel.
Wait, karaoke? My goodness. We found the karaoke bar. Man, I miss doing karaoke.
If we follow this path ahead, we should reach the tavern.
I remember there were times where people were like, man, I would love to sing karaoke, but I get too nervous. And I'm like, dude, half the crowd at karaoke is drunk anyway. Sing your heart out. And even if they weren't drunk, they're not gonna care. And if they do care, that's their problem, not yours.
Watch out! I almost forgot. You're a full-fledged trailblazer now.
All right, we made it into the tavern.
So this is the World's End Tavern.
There's no mistaking it. This is definitely the Masked Fool's headquarters.
No. Allow me to correct you. If you think this is all there is to the tavern, you're sorely mistaken.
This guy's like, actually...
Like a single grape on a great bunch. This is just the part where the tavern connects to this world.
Sorry, but this looks like a regular lounge.
The so-called Planarcadia isn't really an Arcadia either, but who's complaining? Life goes on, doesn't it?
He is definitely drunk.
If you're looking for something that's true to its name, take a ride on the Astral Express. Funny thing is, it's literally a train. You know, can't find a single trace of astronautical engineering on it. Wait, you two are navigator of the Astral Express and the raccoon on board, right? I've seen you in the news.
Nice to meet you.
Friends,
Oh, there's Asheville.
here, a real knee slapper incoming.
Yep, they are fools indeed. Hey, yo, what the fuck? Sign this on my floor and never wash it again? What the fuck?
Everyone, curb your curiosity. These two are my guests. Even the most mischievous among you should know when to stop and mind your manners.
Well, if it isn't Little Sparkle, we've all heard your joke. Take the mask from a masked fool, and what's left but a fool?
Oh my! Wouldn't a masked fool be better off without the fool? An empty mask sounds even better. No?
That shut them up real quick. And back to laughing. Did he just say your joke?
Don't take an idiot's words too seriously. Unless you want to join them.
It's like, everybody's like,
All right.
nope.
Now I can finally entertain my guests without interruptions. You two, this way. Let's talk about the imposter.
And well, everybody, as much as I'd like to continue, I need to end here because I've got a VR chat game night to join in a little bit. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today. Let's go to the just chatting screen real quick. Hey everybody, we're gonna go ahead and end right here because it is about that time for me to end and go into VR chat. But I will be back. Well, actually, I decided I am gonna go ahead and start on a Saturday morning, probably 7 a.m. EST, maybe earlier. I'll let you know for sure once I decide on a time, because I want to hopefully finish the Honkai Star Rail story. But for sure, there's gonna be a VR chat event at noon. We're celebrating Sakia's 800 follower goal, and last I checked, she's already halfway towards 900. I'm so proud of her, so happy for her. So definitely be there for that. We're gonna be chatting it up with Seisei, and yeah. But everybody, don't go anywhere yet. We're gonna send a raid to somebody. Question is, who are we gonna send it to? Oh, my friend Nova's live, and we don't get to raid her very often. We're gonna send a raid over to Polaris Nova, who is currently playing Uma Musume. So please stick around for the raid, everybody. You do get 250 bonus shadow plays if you do stick around for the raid. And obviously, if you like the streamer, drop a follow. She loves the love. But we're gonna be sending a raid to our friend Nova. She's very sweet, and we've played some games with her in the past, and she's currently playing Uma Musume. Copy paste the first message if you're sub, second one if you are not. Also, everybody, feel free to follow me on my socials. There you can keep up with when I next go live, and also any projects I'm currently working on, and also on my cosplay socials, which I know I need to post more to. But everybody, thank you all so much for joining me today, and especially thank you to Sin Systems for the raid earlier and trusting your wonderful community with me. Please go show Nova the same love you showed me, and I'll see all of you next time. Good night, everybody. Love you all.